Welcome back to Red Static Reacts. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Max.
And today we are watching episode 7 of season 5 of Breaking Bad.
All right. Yeah, well, Walt made off with the meth.
Yeah, he scienced his way out of the zip ties and stole the methylamine. He apparently has some sort of plan for it.
I don't know what he's going to do with it. I guess.
We'll find out.
Quite a dinner scene with Jesse and...
Yeah, for me, that was
Skyler
probably the highlight of the
Yeah.
episode. It was
uncomfortable.
very, very. But it was also really funny. But we kind of got some insight into why Walt is the way he is. He talked about selling his share at Gray Matter for $5,000, and now it's worth, I think he said something like $2 billion.
Yeah, 2-point-something billion.
That's pretty much all I have to say. I think the last thing we saw was Mike holding a gun to Walt's head. Walt doesn't seem to be too scared.
You know, once again, Jesse's trying to intervene, trying to stop it.
Seems to be his lot in life to keep the peace.
Well, I'm ready to find out what's happening here.
Me too. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, we would appreciate it.
Yes, we really do.
And let's get into episode 7.
All right.
All right.
Well, we're out in the New Mexico plains once again. They spend a lot of time out here.
It's been like 20% of the show.
Your play, Walter. You're on your own.
I would be a nervous wreck every time that I was meeting somebody out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Well, I think he's kind of spoiled with how often he's survived.
1,000 gallons of methylamine is worth more in my hands than it is in yours, or anyone else's for that matter.
Why the hell would we want you? You realize we have our own operation, right?
I know all about your operation.
It's weird how comfortable he is in these situations now.
I know.
I just remember him debating whether or not to kill Crazy 8, pros and cons list.
So, it's grade school T-ball versus the New York Yankees. Yours is just some tepid, off-brand, generic cola. What I'm making is classic Coke.
He's not wrong, but everything he says is so smug.
See how that works? It's only us.
Do you really want to live in a world without Coca-Cola?
Well, that one didn't blow up.
I kind of wish he had used that again in some scenario.
We're not going to give up this deal to be your errand boys. Do you understand me? For what?
Man, this is a standoff.
Now you listen to me. You've got the greatest meth cook in America. No, the two greatest meth cooks.
Roping him right back into it.
Yeah, he is.
And I don't think Jesse knew.
We have 40 pounds of product ready to ship. Ready to go. Are you ready?
Wow.
He's loving this.
But he's thought this through, you know? It's risky, real risky.
I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
Bullshit. Cartel got Fring.
You sure?
Mike's like, man.
Now, say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Wow.
That is
All in, man.
maximum arrogance.
But it paid off. It could have easily gone south real quick. But that was a good plan.
I think he kind of had to be that way
Yeah.
to make this happen, but it's not just a tactic for him. That's just part of his personality now.
I appreciate the kind words, but I'm out too. Remember?
I know. We'll talk.
But
He knows they didn't need Jesse. He still wants to control him.
And he just bought himself some time to do exactly that. Yeah, I'll have to say I was pretty impressed by what Walt did out there in the desert.
The DEA will do a sweep. Can't say when, could be any time, but you need to get it out of there sooner rather than later.
That's it. No thanks for the $5 million. No sorry for chaining you to a radiator.
Mike earned that $5 million.
And he earned.
There's no thanks necessary.
He earned the right to chain Walt to the radiator, too.
Yeah.
Guess I'll see you around.
No, don't think so.
Wow. Mike's out.
I'm out too, Mike.
He knows better.
Kid, just look out for yourself.
It's sad because
Yeah.
you know Mike really likes Jesse.
Yeah, he admired Jesse, I think. Growing up in a
I
very
mean,
short
at
time.
least he saw the good in him.
Okay, Jesse, back it up. You're good. Keep it coming.
He hit it here in the car wash.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
Hey, Mrs. White.
I think if the circumstances were different, Skylar might actually like Jesse.
Why don't you go back in the office? Why don't you go back in the office and let us do this? We'll get it out of your hair.
Remember when they were just having really minor arguments about using the wrong credit card?
Family squabbles.
Yeah, nothing serious.
It's way past that.
Those are two people who are trapped.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what'd you bring me this time?
They're bacon banana cookies.
Is there bacon in these? Oh my God.
Bacon
sounds-
banana?
That sounds horrible.
Dang it. Almost got them all that time.
Very good. But actually, I've got an extra one for you this week. 603.
So, safety deposit boxes for all of Mike's guys.
That's what I was, yeah, I'm sure you're right. We need a place like this.
To do what with?
To empty all the cash into that.
Yeah, just the money we're raking in from YouTube.
Hey, maybe one day. And that's Mike's, the lion's share,
That would be $5 million.
on her 18th birthday. That's cool.
Young Kaylee's going to need a second safety deposit box if you decide to leave $1 more to her. I guess this is it for a while. Don't worry about the families. They'll keep getting their deliveries.
I think Mike he's happy he's out of this, but at the same time, there's got to be a feeling of being lost, you know.
What's up? Why are you smiling?
Because the Ermintrout warrant just came in.
Oh, baby, now we're talking. How quick can you get your group together?
2-3 hours.
You make it 2. You're gonna nail that son of a bitch.
Well, he better be glad Walt didn't take him at his word and immediately get rid of the bug, or he wouldn't have heard that. I guess that's fine. I'm just so used to them using barrels to dispose of stuff like this. I think, on the safe side, it's exactly what I would have done.
I wonder how much money he kept for himself.
Probably just enough to live off of, like he humbly does. You
Yeah.
know. All of it's for his granddaughter. And left the car too, huh? Man, he's erasing anything.
Police, search warrant!
Yeah, he was expecting him.
He never seems too surprised by anything.
How's that restraining order working out for you?
If you want me to read that, I'm gonna need my glasses.
Yeah, just calm, you know.
Yeah.
Cop killed himself. They want a full report. Just to say hello to. He was in charge of the record bureau.
Single contact one.
Not a thing.
He's probably wondering just how the hell Mike was this prepared.
You know what we need to invest in is a power washer.
Mrs. White, can you just take a second and talk about all this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
He's not cutting him any slack.
I don't think Jesse could have been more clear.
As in starting a new lab. A lab that you'll run. Why not? You deserve it. You're every bit as good as me.
You weren't saying that a few seasons ago.
No, and he knows what this talk is about. So
Yeah.
He's just trying to butter him up.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't just toss something like that away. And what, you want to squander that potential? Your potential? Why?
To live?
I'll figure it out, all right?
Look at you. What have you got in your life, huh? Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Video games and go-karts. Oh, and when you get tired of that, what then? Huh? And how soon will you start using again?
Walt is going through like every stage of grief right now.
What, do I have to curl up in a ball in tears in front of you? Do I have to lock myself away in a room and get high to prove it to you? What happened to that boy is a tragedy, and it tears me up inside.
Yeah, I bet.
What Todd did, you and I have done things that are just as bad. Yeah. All the people that we've killed, Gale, and the rest.
Yeah, and the rest. He only names Gale.
I'm done. Okay? You just give me my money and you and we're done.
He's not going to give him that money. That's his hold over Jesse right now.
I'm done.
No, you're not. You're not done. You're not leaving. Because if you leave, you get nothing. You understand me? Nothing!
He's just throwing a fit right now.
Didn't work out like he thought.
And the difference between him and Jesse is that Jesse is okay without the money.
Yeah, he would like to have had it, but...
I think we're going to wrap this up. If ASEC Schrader can stay behind while everyone else clears out.
Yeah, I mean, he told him that he was pulling him off the Fring case, and he's still doing this.
I mean, Hank, basic reports aren't being filed in a timely manner.
I'll work on it.
Yuck. I'm not... But reports, you know? That's not Hank.
I wasn't here in judgment. Won't happen again.
You're damn right it won't. I'm just going to bottom line this for you. Their surveillance budget for Ermintrout is now 0. We clear?
He'll do it on his own time. He will. That's Hank. I don't think Hank's happy about this promotion.
So, Remy wanted to catch up with you, talk sports and stuff, I guess?
Yeah, right.
Can we find out more about the lawyer?
You want me to start tailing a lawyer? Like the shit ain't deep enough for you already?
Well, Walt, kind of on your own, buddy.
All right. Shall we get started? I know that...
Oh, my gosh.
Don't speak too soon.
Take chemistry in high school? Just basic?
No.
Okay. It's all right.
So you got the psycho.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Look, Todd, I don't need you to be Antoine Lavoisier.
I know he probably needed somebody, but I wonder if picking Todd was strategic in getting Jesse back.
Here's the aluminum again. That's
The
my
what?
favorite part of the process.
The stuff that's going into making this meth is just... And then you realize people are putting this in their system. I don't like the idea of Todd having the privilege of working with the top cook here.
I don't like the idea of Todd walking around in society. You know, it might also just be that Walt doesn't want to be alone, given that, he ran Jesse off. Skyler wants nothing to do with him. Nobody likes him.
Obviously, the best he could do was a psycho.
This is complicated. It's going to take me a few more times to get a grasp on it.
Oh, yeah. It'll take a few more times.
Especially for Todd.
Now, all that's left, I guess, is talk money.
We can talk money once I get this right.
I'm sure that makes Walt a huge fan of him.
Cake pops. They're balls of cake on a stick.
Very nice. Thank you, Dan.
I'll take the whole front row there. Yeah, I got a feeling there they are. Okay, why wasn't the door closed before you started this?
I don't think it really matters. The DEA's there. So they're just microwaving everything now.
Well,
No more fancy dinners.
I wouldn't fix him anything fancy.
They could possibly work out.
And off I go.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I'm trying, Hank. I really am. I'm trying, but there's
Oh my gosh. Boo-hoo.
like I don't even exist to her.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so this is how he gets the bug out. He's gonna run Hank off again.
Just make it too awkward for him to stay.
No.
I mean, we both of us, we just have screwed up so much.
Some more than others.
I'm sorry. I don't. Do you have any coffee? Maybe I can.
Coffee, you bet. Yeah, you bet. We can take cream, right? Yeah.
I wonder if he like preemptively closed the blinds when Walt showed up.
Put it in your pocket, man.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry to waste your time.
I know.
Really.
It's but it's.
Hank's got enough on his mind right now.
He's gonna do. He's gonna flip.
He's willing to give us airman trap.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What timing. What timing. Didn't need any bugs for that.
Nope.
I can come by in a few hours.
That's not good for me. Where are you now?
I'm at the park with my granddaughter.
Oh, where exactly?
Come on, man.
Mike, they're coming for you. Right now, they're coming.
Slow down, Walter. Who?
The DEA. The DEA. Somebody flipped.
Too late, man. Now what do? He can't leave his granddaughter. Wow. This may be the first time I ever seen Mike caught with his pants down. Oh, man.
How could Mike use that clown of a lawyer, Dan Waxberg? He would have better luck with the law firm of Mollary and Shemp.
No way Mike would ever flip. Okay? No way.
But his 9 guys will.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to pay those guys anymore.
This is the second time Mike has run into the DEA taking his money. Son of a... Look at the phones.
Yeah.
One for every convict.
Mike, I can do it, okay? It's not a problem.
No, Jesse.
Jesus, I'll do it. Besides, you're out, remember? Mike, tell me where to get this bag.
I wouldn't trust Walt with it either.
And he says a go bag, like a bug out.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a cool looking area.
Yeah. Trees in New Mexico.
I've got a family. I've got people who depend on me.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit me. That's what he looked like. He was posturing, you know.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. What?
Just walk away, man.
All of this, falling apart like this, is on you. Wow.
We had a lab. We had everything we needed. It all ran like clockwork. It was perfect. But no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego.
He's been wanting to say this for a long time.
It's coming out. Yeah, and he's gonna... Knowing Walt, he'll shrug that off, you know. He's got his gun, son of a... Are you kidding me? Yeah, and he's gonna... Knowing Walt, he'll shrug that off.
Walt can't even believe he just did that.
I know, the shocked look on his face. I don't think Mike's dead. How the hell did he do that?
He opened the door and got out.
Wow.
I just realized that Lydia has the names. I can get them from her. I'm sorry, Mike. This whole thing could have been avoided.
Shut the fuck up. Let me die in peace.
Wow. Is this it for Mike? Oh, he just fell over. Surely not. Wow. Wow. So it ends with the very good possibility that Walt just killed Mike. Oh man, I don't even know. Yeah, he gave Walt a piece of his mind, and everything he said was
More or
right
less
on.
true. Yeah.
Wow.
I think he just like blacked out for a second. And
Well, that look on his face, that shocked look, was like he couldn't believe what he did.
that's the first time that I think we've seen Walt really think about what it was that he just did.
And then he realized, yeah, he could have got with Lydia to get the names.
I'm
thinking, Mike's probably, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna die because that guy shot me? Of all people. I mean, I know they're both bad, okay?
They are both bad, but I think Mike is a lot more honest about who he is. You know, at the end of the day, they both deserve to be in prison forever.
It's interesting that both characters have put money aside for their families. Mike
Tried to, man. And,
Twice.
I mean, I think the saddest part of all of that, though, is that he left his granddaughter at the park. He had to run.
Now,
and she's not going to know what happened. I mean, you remember whenever Mike was at Lydia's and was about to kill her, and she was saying, you know,
She can't see me like this.
yeah, well, she didn't want to disappear. She wanted her daughter to know that she didn't abandon her.
And
Well,
this is exactly what happened with Mike.
this ended up happening to him.
Yeah, without knowing any more about what's happening here, it looks like Mike is gone, dead. I was really enjoying the dynamic.
Specifically, Jesse and Mike.
Yeah.
I could say it now, but Mike, I think, is probably my favorite character in the show.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's a bad guy.
Yeah, I want to be clear about that, by the way. We say a lot of positive things about Mike, but we both are aware that he is a killer, and I would not want to know him in real life. He's just,
series like this.
especially now, he is much more likable than Walt.
Mike never made, like you said, he knew who he was. He didn't try to be a kingpin or run an empire. They're both doing the same thing, just in different ways.
Yeah.
It's hard to step away and say, okay, it's just a series. It's just a.
Well, when characters are that well written, it's just kind of hard to see him go.
You get invested, and it becomes part of what you look forward to when you're watching this. I could have anticipated a lot of things from other episodes. I did not anticipate this happening.
That was probably one of the best episodes of the show. We'll see where it goes from here.
All right.
If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
We would appreciate it. We will be watching the bloopers, by the way.
Bloopers.
Once the show's done. And then it's on to El Camino and Better Call Saul.
And I'm really looking forward to those as well.
Yeah.
Thank you all, wherever you are, for joining us. We really appreciate it.
We will see you guys in episode 8.
All right. Bye-bye.